Jay, the possibility of having ads on our public buses is in the news again. Can you tell us more about that?
This issue that Kurt Caldwell has raised with the City Council to sell ads on the sides of city buses, try to raise $8 million in order to, what he says, to pay the costs of restoring service on the buses, that's being put off. The council's uncomfortable with it. And it sounds like Ann Kobayashi, one of my favorite council members, raises the objection that we don't really know if we really need to do that. And she wants to look at the budget, which is coming out in March, before she agrees, to actually put the ads on to raise the money. But, we had Eric Soderholm from Soderholm Bus on here not too long ago. And, we've talked to, over the years, we've talked to people in the outdoor circle, and they struggled and strained for a long time to bring down the billboards in Hawaii, to prohibit billboard signs. And although, it may not occur to us, you and me, as we walk around the city, this is a great thing. This means our city is different from other cities.
Yeah, you notice it when you go to Vegas, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It just jumps out at you.
Yeah,
it's so distracting.
Really, all over the country, there's so many billboards and signs. It's noise. It's an offense to your sense of harmony with the city. And I don't think people realize it would essentially be billboards everywhere. We'd be looking at commercials everywhere we went. That is not what Honolulu is. One of the reasons we're popular among tourists and visitors is that we don't have those signs. We retain a little slimmer of the good old-fashioned days when we weren't all commercial. And raising $8 million, $8 million in a budget.
And it says $6 million later in the article too. So
yeah,
maybe that's not a firm number.
It's peanuts. It's peanuts when you put it against the whole budget. They're saying they need this money to restore the lines that Peter Carlisle cut in 2012. And that was because of rail, right? I mean, it's very clear what happened. They cut the lines so people would be all the more stressed out and go for rail as a substitute for the bus, and it was a political maneuver. And now they say, well, we need to find another source to replace the services that we took away from you before. I don't think any of us should be impressed with that argument. Fact is that they can find the money from somewhere else. They found it before from somewhere else. Let them give us good bus service. Let them give us the best bus service. This is multimodal transportation. This is what we need in the city. Have to have this option. And to take it away was gross. And to not restore it is gross. And to despoil our environment with ads that we don't have now, that we luckily don't have, in order to raise the money to give us something they improperly took away from before is bad politics, bad for them, bad for us, bad for the city, bad for the hospitality industry. What is going on here? Ann Kobayashi is right. We should have no ads on the buses. It's a cockamamie idea. It should be buried and forgotten and not even discussed by the city council.
Yes.
Ask me how I really feel.